How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, and today we're going to be talking to you guys about the future of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty as itself. Now, Call of Duty as itself has never actually had vehicles, and that's what I'm here to talk to you guys today, because about 2 or 3 hours ago, by the time I'm making this video, by the time it's released, there was actually a screenshot released. This is 100% legit. This is released by Sledgehammer, the people creating Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, showing off the hover bike. Now, the hover bike was something that we saw in like Halo 1 or 2. I don't know, I rarely have ever played Halo, but we saw vehicles in that. We see vehicles in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, previous Battlefield games. We see vehicles in that, and now this screenshot that there's going to be a link to down in the description below. I can't show it on my screen. There is a link down in the description below to it. Make sure to go down there and click it below to see what it looks like. There's a picture of a guy, of course, a Call of Duty guy riding a hover bike, which seeing that kind of gets me thinking whether the hover bike would be a kill streak, whether they're actually going to add vehicles. Maybe Sledgehammer, since this is their first Call of Duty, they thought they might bring something a little bit new to the Call of Duty series and actually implement vehicles, which personally I don't want to see them. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say that I really am excited for vehicles. You know, I'm excited to see what the hoverboard means, whether that's going to be a kill streak, whether that's going to be something you get when you capture a Dom flag or you get 10 kills in S&D, whatever it is. I'm excited to see what it actually is. But I'm not excited if it ends up being as there's 2 vehicles that spawn on each side in every game mode. That would honestly just make Call of Duty not a gun-based game. That would kind of mess with competitive, whether they keep them in or even take them out. It'd just be a little bit different. Never really seen before in Call of Duty. If it's good, if they actually end up implementing vehicles in Call of Duty, especially Advanced Warfare being the newest one or about to be the newest one, if they end up implementing it and it's actually good, I'll be excited for it. I'll use them. I'll have fun. I'll make videos about them. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of funny moments with, you know, riding the hoverboard or whatever it is, the hover bike that you can see in the picture down below in the description by clicking the, I believe I'm going to do a Gaza or an Imgur link, either one. Just go ahead and remember to click it if you guys want to see what it actually looks like. But again, this was 100% officially announced by Sledgehammer. And they didn't release much info. They actually only released, let me read you for 2 sentences. It says, Sledgehammer Games has released a new official screenshot for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare showing off the hover bike. Sledgehammer's game take on an urban transportation in 2054. Now keep in mind, Advanced Warfare is being based in 2054. Right now it's 2014, coming on 2015. Since we just had the July 4th, so that's kind of like a little bit over the halfway mark for the year. And I think that being a kind of future-based game is good. We like future. We don't like too futuristic. This is based in like 2500 or whatever. That I don't think that would be very good. And if this was based in the 1400s or something, that wouldn't be very good either. So I think Advanced Warfare and I think Sledgehammer and Activision did a very good job at choosing the right time. But if they try and go too advanced for 2054 and implement crazy hover bikes that are going to be around the game and vehicles and all the time, I'm fine. For all we know, this just by this screenshot, it could just be in campaign or just in Spec Ops or maybe only on one map. You know, if it's just that simple of the vehicles, I'm okay with that. But if it ends up being an actual thing where you can use it on every single map, that's going to be really annoying, because Call of Duty's always been a really fast-paced shooter. You know, even though it'd still be a shooter, but it wouldn't be as fast-paced. It could be even more fast-paced for all I know, but having a vehicle like that kind of opens up the ideas of bigger maps, and we've seen big maps, especially in Call of Duty Ghosts, fail. Most maps in Call of Duty Ghosts are really big, and that's why people prefer like Strike Zone or Warhawk or Freight. Those are the 3 maps that I see most played, especially even in competitive and pub matches. Those are most played just because they're small and they run well. But if they were to add like a hover bike that people, your teammates and the enemies could ride around on just freely, that would be terrible. But if it's like a 12 kill streak, I'm okay with that. Maybe it's like a nuke. That's fine with me. Whatever they do. Oh, look at that death right there. I was on like a 24, 22 or something like that for my chem strike. Hope you guys enjoyed. But if they did that, I think that'd be kind of cool as a kill streak, but not as just a regular thing. It's been Quadmft. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, 200 likes, that'd be awesome. It's been Quadmft and Matty 5000.
Caught up in this dream world, getting used to life. Hanging with the wrong people can keep you from doing right. So I keep my circle tight, homie, you can never penetrate. If your mind state is just a hate, you should renovate. Do some mental feng shui, boy, I'm hella hungry. I never play it safe like a touch base. Listen up, fuck face, open your damn